My child, I know that life has not been easy for you lately. There have been moments when you felt overwhelmed, discouraged, and uncertain about what lies ahead. There have been nights when you stayed awake, worrying about things you could not control, and days when you wondered if anyone truly understood the burdens you carry. But today, I want you to stop for a moment and listen carefully, because I have a message for you. I see everything that concerns you. I see the tears you never showed anyone. I hear the prayers you whispered when no one else was around. I know the thoughts that trouble your heart and the questions that keep returning to your mind. Nothing about your life is hidden from me. Even when you feel forgotten, you are never. You may think that your situation is too difficult, your problems too large, or your dreams too far away. But remember who I am. I am the one who created the heavens and the earth. I am the one who speaks peace into storms and brings light into darkness. There is nothing impossible for me. What seems impossible to you is not impossible for me. Right now, you may be waiting for answers. You may be waiting for a breakthrough, a miracle, a healing, a restoration, or a new opportunity. Waiting can be difficult. It can test your patience and challenge your faith. But do not mistake my silence for my absence. Just because you cannot see me working does not mean I am not working. Many of the greatest things I do happen behind the scenes, beyond what human eyes can see. I am preparing things for you that you do not yet understand. I am opening doors that no one can shut and closing doors that would have led you away from my best plans for your life. Sometimes what feels like a disappointment is actually my protection. Sometimes what feels like a delay is actually my preparation. Trust me even when you cannot see the full picture. I know there are times when fear tries to take control of your heart. Fear tells you that you are not strong enough. Fear tells you that you will fail. Fear tells you that nothing will ever change. But fear is not from me. I have given you a spirit of strength, courage, and hope. Do not allow fear to decide your future. Walk forward in faith, knowing. Listen carefully. You are stronger than you think, because I am strengthening you. You are loved more than you realize, because my love for you has no limits. You are not abandoned, because I have promised never to leave you, nor forsake you. Even in your lowest moments, I am near. There are people who have misunderstood you. There are people who have judged you without knowing your story. There are people who may have hurt you deeply. I know the pain they caused. I know how difficult it has been to move forward, but do not allow bitterness to take root in your heart. Release your pain to me. Let me heal the wounds that others cannot see. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was right. It means you are trusting me to carry the burden instead of carrying it yourself. I want you to remember that your worth does not depend on your achievements, your appearance, your possessions, or your status. Your value comes from the fact that you are created with purpose and loved by me. You do not need to earn my love. It is already yours. Perhaps you have made mistakes that still trouble you. Perhaps there are decisions you regret and moments you wish you could change. Do not let your past convince you that your future is lost. My grace is greater than your mistakes. My mercy is greater than your failures. When you come to me with a sincere heart, I offer forgiveness, restoration, and a new beginning. Today I want you to release the weight you have been carrying. You were never meant to carry every burden alone. Give me your worries, give me your fears, give me your doubts. Give me the situations that seem impossible. Trust that I am able to handle what you cannot. Do not compare your journey to the journey of others. Everyone's path is different. While you are looking at someone else's success, you may be missing the blessings I am preparing for you. Focus on where I am leading you. Stay faithful in the season you are in. Growth often happens quietly, before the results become visible. There are blessings ahead that you cannot yet see. There are opportunities that are coming at the right time. There are answers that are closer than you think. Keep moving forward. Keep believing, keep praying. Do not quit just because the road feels long. Many people give up moments before their breakthrough arrives. Do not let that be your story. I have placed gifts, talents, and abilities inside you for a reason. Do not underestimate what I can do through a willing heart. The world may tell you that you are ordinary, but I see potential that goes far beyond what you currently imagine. Trust me to guide you. Trust me to develop the gifts I have given you. Trust me to lead you into the purpose I created for you. When challenges come, remember that challenges are not always signs that you are moving in the wrong direction. Sometimes challenges are opportunities to grow stronger. Sometimes obstacles are opportunities to develop faith. The difficulties you face today can become part of the testimony. I want you to spend more time listening than worrying. Spend more time trusting than doubting. Spend more time believing than fearing. The voices of the world can be loud, but my voice brings peace. When you seek me with a sincere heart, you will find guidance, wisdom, and comfort. Do not be discouraged by slow progress. Every step forward matters. Every prayer matters. Every act of faith matters. Even when the results are not immediately visible, seeds are being planted in time. Those seeds will grow and produce fruit. There is a future ahead of you that is filled with hope. The current season is not the end of your story. The challenges you face today will not define you forever. I am still writing your story, and I am not finished yet. So today, take a deep breath and remember this truth. You are loved, you are seen, and you are not alone. I am walking with you through every challenge, every uncertainty, and every victory. Keep your eyes on me, keep your heart open, keep your faith alive. Listen carefully, my child. Better days are coming, healing is coming, strength is coming, breakthrough is coming in ways you do not yet expect. Trust me with your future. Trust me with your present. Trust me with the things you understand and the things you do not understand. I know the road ahead, and I will guide you step by step. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not defeated. You are deeply loved, and I am with you always. Amen. My child, today I am calling your attention because there is something I want you to hear deep within your heart. The noise of the world has become so loud that it is easy to miss my voice. Yet I am speaking to you even now. I have seen your struggles, your questions, your silent battles, and the burdens you carry when no one else is watching. I know the moments when you smile on the outside while feeling exhausted on the inside. I know the dreams you have not shared with anyone, the fears that visit you at night, and the worries that follow you through the day. Nothing about your life is hidden from me. Before you speak a word, I already know what is on your heart. Before a tear falls from your eyes, I understand the pain behind it. That is why I am asking you not to ignore this message. You may have been searching for a sign, praying for direction, or asking for confirmation that I am still with you. Let this be your reminder that I have never left your side. Even in moments when you felt alone, I was walking beside you. Even when circumstances seemed uncertain, I was guiding your steps. Even when doors closed unexpectedly, I was protecting you from paths that were not meant for you. Many times you have looked at delays and assumed I had forgotten you, but what you called a delay was often my preparation. What you called rejection was often my redirection. What you called failure was often a lesson that would prepare you for something greater ahead. I need you to understand that your life is not unfolding by accident. There is purpose in your journey, even in the chapters you do not fully understand. Every challenge, every setback, every unexpected turn has the potential to shape you into the person you are becoming. Do not allow temporary circumstances to convince you that your future has been decided. Your story is still being written, And I am not finished working in your life. I know there have been times when you felt discouraged because things did not happen as quickly as you hoped. You prayed, waited, and looked for answers. Yet nothing seemed to change. In those moments, doubt tried to enter your heart. You wondered if your prayers mattered, if your faith was enough, or if anyone was listening. I collected every tear. I noticed every act of faith, even the smallest ones. Just because you did not see immediate results does not mean your prayers were ignored. Seeds planted in faith often grow beneath the surface before they become visible above the ground. What is happening behind the scenes is often more important than what is happening in front of you. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that I am arranging circumstances, opening opportunities, and preparing blessings that will arrive at the right time. I do not operate according to human schedules. My timing is perfect, even when it feels slow to you. There are lessons that can only be learned in waiting, strengths that can only be developed through patience, and blessings that can only be appreciated after a season of perseverance. Do not give up simply because the journey feels long. Many people walk away from their breakthrough because they become tired just before it arrives. Stay faithful. Stay hopeful. Keep moving forward one step at a time. I also want you to release the fear that has been weighing on your heart. Fear has been whispering lies to you. It has told you that you are not capable, that you are not qualified, that you are not strong enough to face what lies ahead. But fear does not tell the truth. I created you with purpose. I placed gifts and abilities within you that are greater than you realize. The obstacles before you may appear large, but they are not larger than my power. Do not focus only on the size of the challenge. Focus on the one who is helping you overcome it. When you trust me, you do not walk into the future alone. My strength becomes your strength. My wisdom becomes your guidance. My peace becomes your refuge. There are people who may not understand your journey, and there are moments when you may feel misunderstood or overlooked. Do not allow the opinions of others to determine your worth. Your value does not come from approval, recognition, popularity, or success. Your value comes from being loved by me. You are valuable not because of what you achieve, but because of who you are. Never forget that. The world often measures people by performance, but I look at the heart. I see your sincerity, your effort, your kindness, and your desire to keep going even when life becomes difficult. That matters more than you know. There are also wounds from the past that you continue to carry. Some were caused by disappointment, some by betrayal, and some by circumstances beyond your control. You may have tried to move on while still carrying pain inside. Today I am asking you to bring those wounds to me. You do not have to carry them forever. Healing begins when you allow me into the places you have been trying to protect. Let go of bitterness. Let go of resentment. Let go of the belief that your pain defines you. What happened to you is not the end of your story. I can bring healing where there has been hurt, peace where there has been confusion, and hope where there has been despair. You are stronger than the things that tried to break you because I have been sustaining you all along. Remember how many times you thought you would not make it through, yet here you are. Remember how many battles you survived that once seemed impossible. The same strength that carried you through those seasons will carry you through this one as well. Do not underestimate the progress you have already made. Growth often happens gradually. Sometimes you are changing more than you realize. Every day you continue moving forward. Every time you choose faith over fear. Every moment you choose hope over despair. You are becoming stronger. I want you to pay attention to the opportunities around you. Some blessings arrive in unexpected forms. Some answers come through unexpected people. Some doors open quietly rather than dramatically. Stay alert. Stay open. Stay willing to follow where I lead. Do not become so focused on one outcome that you miss the new path I am creating for you. There is more ahead than you can currently imagine. There are blessings you have not yet seen, relationships you have not yet formed, opportunities you have not yet discovered, and victories you have not yet celebrated. Keep trusting me, keep seeking me, keep believing that good things are possible, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. The future is not something to fear when you place it in my hands. I know the road ahead. I know the challenges you will face and the victories you will experience. Nothing surprises me. That is why you can rest in confidence knowing that I am already present in your tomorrow. When anxiety tries to overwhelm you, remember that you do not have to solve everything today. Take the next step. Focus on what is in front of you. Let me handle what is beyond your control, my child. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not abandoned. You are loved more deeply than you can comprehend. I am closer than you think, and I am working in your life even now. The answers you seek may not arrive exactly as you expect, but trust that I am leading you toward what is best. Continue praying, continue believing, continue walking forward in faith. New opportunities are coming, strength is rising within you, peace is available to you, hope is being restored to you. Keep your heart open and your eyes fixed on the path before you. I am speaking to you today because I want you to remember that you are never alone. Your prayers are never wasted, your faith is never unnoticed, and your future is still filled with purpose. Trust me, follow me, and do not ignore this message, because what lies ahead is greater than what you have left behind. Amen, my child. I know that you have been waiting for a long time. I know there have been moments when you felt like giving up because the answers you were hoping for did not arrive when you expected them. You have prayed, believed, worked hard, and continued moving forward, even when the road became difficult. There were days when your faith felt strong, and days when doubt tried to convince you that nothing would ever change. Yet through it all, you are still here, still standing, still hoping, and still searching for a reason to keep going. Today I want you to hear these words clearly. Your breakthrough is near. So hold on. Do not let the challenges of this moment make you forget the promises of tomorrow. Do not allow temporary struggles to convince you that your story is over. What you see right now is only one chapter. I am working in ways you cannot yet understand, arranging circumstances, opening doors, removing obstacles, and preparing opportunities that will appear at the right time. You may not see the progress because much of what is happening is taking place beneath the surface, but that does not mean nothing is happening. Just as a seed grows underground before it breaks through the soil, many of the blessings I prepare begin long before they become visible. The waiting season has not been wasted. Every challenge has been teaching you something. Every delay has been strengthening something within you. Every obstacle has been shaping your character and preparing you for what is ahead. There were lessons you could only learn through patience, strengths you could only develop through struggle, and wisdom you could only gain through experience. One day you will look back and realize that the difficult season you wanted to escape was actually preparing you for the blessing you were praying for. I know that sometimes you compare your progress to the progress of others. You see people reaching goals, receiving opportunities, and achieving things that you have been hoping for. And you wonder why your own breakthrough seems delayed. But remember this, everyone has a different journey. The timing of another person's success has nothing to do with the timing of your blessing. Focus on the path I have placed before you. The plans I have for you are unique, and the preparation required for your future may be different from the preparation required for someone else's. Do not become discouraged by what you do not have yet. Instead, remain grateful for what you have and faithful with what has been placed in your hands. Gratitude opens your heart to see the blessings that are already around you while you wait for the blessings that are still on the way. I know there are moments when fear whispers that things will never change. Fear tells you that you have waited too long, that you have tried too many times, that you have failed too often, and that your hopes are unrealistic. But fear does not know the future. Fear only speaks from uncertainty. I speak from truth. The truth is that your situation can change. The truth is that opportunities can appear suddenly. The truth is that doors can open when you least expect them. The truth is that one moment, one conversation, one decision, one opportunity, or one breakthrough can alter the direction of your life. Never underestimate what I can do in a short amount of time. What seems impossible today, what feels distant now, can arrive sooner than you think. Hold on to hope even when you cannot see evidence yet. Hope is not based on what is visible. It is based on trust. Trust that I am working, trust that I am present, trust that I know the road ahead better than you do. You may not understand every detail of your journey, but you do not need to understand everything in order to keep moving forward. Focus on today's responsibilities instead of becoming overwhelmed by tomorrow's questions. Let me carry the burdens that are too heavy for you. You were never meant to carry everything alone. I know there are wounds from disappointments that still affect your confidence. There were opportunities that did not work out, relationships that ended unexpectedly, and plans that fell apart despite your best efforts. Those experiences hurt, and some of them left scars that are difficult to forget. But do not allow past disappointments to define future possibilities. Not every closed door is a sign of failure. Sometimes a closed door is protection. Sometimes it is redirection. Sometimes it is preparation for something better than what you originally wanted. Looking back, there may be situations you once desperately wanted that would not have brought you the peace, growth, or purpose that I have planned for you. Trust that I see the full picture, even when you only see a small part of it. The breakthrough you are waiting for may not arrive exactly as you imagine, but it will arrive in the way that best serves your future. Continue building your faith during the waiting season. Continue choosing courage when fear appears. Continue choosing perseverance when quitting seems easier. Continue believing that your efforts matter, even when results are not immediately visible. Every prayer matters. Every act of kindness matters. Every step of faith matters. Nothing done with sincerity is wasted. I see the sacrifices you have made. I see the times you kept going when nobody else noticed your struggle. I see the strength it took to continue despite discouragement. You are stronger than you realize because I have been strengthening you through every challenge. There is growth within you that would not exist without the battles you have faced. There is wisdom within you that would not exist without the lessons you have learned. There is resilience within you that would not exist without the obstacles you have overcome. One day, the very experiences that tested you will become the testimony that inspires someone else. The struggles that seem meaningless now may become the foundation for a greater purpose later. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep moving forward even when progress feels slow. Do not measure your future by your current circumstances. Circumstances can change. Opportunities can appear. Healing can come. Relationships can be restored. New beginnings can emerge from unexpected places. The future is not limited by the challenges you see today. I am capable of creating possibilities where none seem to exist. My child, your breakthrough is closer than you think. The season of waiting will not last forever. The tears you have cried have not gone unnoticed. The prayers you have spoken have not disappeared into silence. The hopes you carry are not invisible to me. I am working even now, preparing things that will make sense in time. Continue trusting me when the path is unclear. Continue believing when evidence is limited. Continue walking forward when the destination is not yet visible. Faith is not about seeing the entire road. It is about taking the next step with confidence that you are being guided. Better days are coming. New opportunities are approaching. Strength is rising within you. Doors are opening that you cannot yet see. Answers are being prepared. Blessings are drawing near. Do not quit now. Do not surrender to discouragement. Do not allow temporary difficulties to steal your permanent hope. Hold on a little longer. Stay faithful a little longer. Keep believing a little longer. The breakthrough you have been praying for is nearer than you realize, and when it arrives, you will understand why the waiting season was necessary. Until then, keep your eyes forward, keep your heart strong, and remember that you are never alone. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and leading you toward the future that has been prepared for you. Hold on, because your My child, I know that there are wounds in your heart that few people understand. I know there are struggles you carry silently, battles you fight privately, and tears you have cried when nobody was around to comfort you. There have been moments when the weight of life felt almost too much to bear. You smiled in front of others while hiding the pain within. You kept moving forward even when your heart felt tired. You tried to stay strong even when you felt like breaking down. But today, I want you to hear this clearly. I see your pain, and you are not alone. Every tear you have shed matters to me. Every sleepless night, every anxious thought, every disappointment, every heartbreak, and every moment of loneliness has been seen. Nothing about your suffering has gone unnoticed. Even when it seemed like nobody understood what you were going through, I was there beside you. Even when you felt abandoned, I remained near. Even when your prayers felt unanswered, I was listening. I know the questions that trouble your mind. I know the fears that keep returning. I know the memories that still hurt when you think about them. I know the disappointments that left scars on your heart. There were times when people let you down, times when trust was broken, times when circumstances changed unexpectedly, and times when life seemed unfair. You may have wondered why certain things happened, why certain prayers were delayed, or why certain doors closed, despite your efforts. While you may not have all the answers today, I want you to trust that your pain is not meaningless. The difficult seasons you have endured are not being wasted. I can bring purpose out of pain, strength out of struggle, and hope out of heartbreak. The story is not over yet. What feels like an ending may actually be the beginning of something new. I know that pain has a way of making you feel isolated. It can convince you that nobody understands and that nobody truly cares. It can make you feel invisible, forgotten, or disconnected from the people around you. But do not believe those lies. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not abandoned. You are deeply loved. My presence is with you even in the darkest moments. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your guide. When you feel overwhelmed, I am your refuge. You do not have to carry every burden alone. Bring your worries to me. Bring your fears to me. Bring your brokenness to me. You do not need to pretend that everything is fine. You do not need to hide your struggles. I already know what is in your heart, and I love you completely. There is healing available for the wounds you carry. There is peace available for the anxiety that troubles your mind. There is comfort available for the sadness that weighs on your spirit. Healing may not happen instantly, and recovery may take time, but every step toward healing matters. Do not lose hope simply because progress feels slow. Just as physical wounds require time to heal, emotional and spiritual wounds often heal gradually. Be patient with yourself. You have survived more than you realize. You have already overcome challenges that once seemed impossible. Think about all the moments when you believed you would never make it through, yet somehow you did. The strength that carried you through those seasons is still with you now. You are stronger than your pain. You are stronger than your fears. You are stronger than the circumstances trying to discourage you. I have been sustaining you every step of the way. There may be people who misunderstood your struggles. There may be people who judged you without knowing your story. There may be people who hurt you deeply and never apologized. Carrying that hurt for too long can become a burden that weighs down your future. I know forgiveness is not always easy, especially when the wounds are deep. But forgiveness is not about pretending the pain never happened. It is about releasing the burden so that healing can begin. Let me help you carry what has been too heavy for you. Let me bring peace to the places that still ache. Let me restore what has been damaged. Your past pain does not have the power to determine your future unless you allow it to. Do not let yesterday's wounds stop tomorrow's blessings. There are still beautiful things ahead of you. There are still reasons to hope. There are still opportunities waiting to be discovered. There are still people who will bring kindness, encouragement, and love into your life. Do not close your heart because of past hurt. Do not let disappointment convince you that nothing good can happen again. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep moving forward. Pain may be part of your story, but it is not the whole story. The chapter you are living in today is not the final chapter. Better days are ahead. There are moments of joy you have not yet experienced. There are blessings you have not yet received. There are victories you have not yet celebrated. There are prayers that are still being answered in ways you cannot yet see. Sometimes when you are in the middle of a storm, it is difficult to imagine sunshine again. But storms do not last forever. Seasons change. Circumstances change. Healing comes. New beginnings arrive. The darkness you feel today will not remain forever. Hold on to hope. Even if your faith feels small right now, do not let go of it. A small amount of hope can carry you through difficult seasons. Trust that I am working behind the scenes even when you can't. Trust that your pain has not been ignored. Trust that your future is not defined by your current struggle. I know the plans I have for you, and those plans include hope, purpose, growth, and restoration. Continue taking one step at a time. Do not pressure yourself to have everything figured out. Focus on today's journey instead of becoming overwhelmed by tomorrow's uncertainties. Allow yourself to rest allow yourself to heal when you need healing. Allow yourself to receive the love and support that is available to you. You do not have to prove your strength by carrying every burden alone. True strength is found in trusting that help is available and accepting it when it comes. My child, I want you to remember this truth whenever pain tries to convince you otherwise. You are loved beyond measure. Your future contains possibilities that you cannot yet imagine. The pain you feel today will not last forever. Healing is coming, peace is coming, strength is coming, joy is coming. The tears you cry today will one day be replaced with gratitude for how far you have come. Until that day arrives, keep holding on, keep trusting, keep believing. When you feel weak, remember that I am your strength. When you feel lonely, remember that I am with you. When you feel discouraged, remember that better days are ahead. You are not walking through this season alone. I see your pain, I know your heart, and I am staying beside you through every step of the journey. Hold on to hope, because your story is far from over, and the light ahead is greater than the darkness behind. My child, I know that there have been days when you felt tired of waiting and nights when you wondered if the answers you have been praying for would ever come. I know the burdens you carry, the questions that fill your mind, and the hopes that remain hidden deep within your heart. You have faced challenges that tested your strength, delays that tested your patience, and disappointments that tested your faith. There were moments when you wanted to give up because the road ahead seemed uncertain, and the breakthrough you were expecting appeared far away. Yet despite everything, you are still here, still believing, still searching for hope. Today, I want you to hear this message clearly. A miracle is coming, so keep believing. Do not allow your current circumstances to determine what you believe about your future. What you see right now is only a small part of a much larger story. There are things happening beyond your sight, doors being prepared, opportunities being arranged, and blessings moving into place at the right time. Just because you cannot see the progress does not mean progress is not being made. Many of the greatest miracles begin quietly beneath the surface, long before they become visible. Think of a seed planted in the ground. For a time it appears as though nothing is happening, yet beneath the soil growth is taking place. Roots are forming, strength is developing, and life is preparing to emerge. In the same way, there are areas of your life where preparation is taking place, even when you cannot see immediate results. Do not mistake silence for absence. Do not mistake waiting for rejection. Do not mistake delay for defeat. I am still working. I am still guiding. I am still making a way where you cannot yet see one. I know there have been moments when fear tried to convince you that things would never change. Fear whispered that you had waited too long, tried too many times, or faced too many setbacks. Fear told you that your dreams were unrealistic and your hopes were too fragile to survive. But fear does not know what I know. Fear sees obstacles, I see possibilities. Fear sees limitations, I see opportunities. Fear focuses on what is missing. I focus on what can be created. Do not allow fear to become the voice you trust. Choose faith instead. Faith does not mean pretending difficulties do not exist. Faith means believing that difficulties are not greater than the power that can overcome them. I know there are prayers you have repeated many times. There are situations you have placed before me again and again. You may wonder whether your prayers have been heard. Let me assure you that every prayer matters. Every sincere cry from your heart has been heard. Every tear has been seen. Every moment you chose to trust despite uncertainty has been noticed. Nothing is wasted. Sometimes the answer arrives quickly, and sometimes it takes longer than expected, but timing does not determine whether I am listening. Trust that answers are coming according to a purpose greater than what you can currently understand. There are lessons that develop during waiting seasons, strengths that emerge through perseverance, and wisdom that grows through patience. One day you will look back and understand why certain doors remained closed, and why certain opportunities were delayed. You will see that what felt frustrating in the moment was often protection, preparation, or redirection. Keep believing even when the evidence is limited. Keep hoping even when circumstances seem difficult. Keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow. Miracles often appear when people are tempted to quit. Many people stop believing just before their breakthrough arrives. Do not let that happen to you. Stay faithful, stay hopeful. Continue taking one step at a time. I know there are areas of your life where you feel weak. Perhaps it is a relationship that needs healing, a financial situation that feels overwhelming, a dream that seems impossible, or an emotional burden that has become difficult to carry. Whatever your situation may be, remember that nothing is beyond my reach. The challenges you face today are not permanent. Circumstances can change. Opportunities can appear unexpectedly. Healing, restoration can happen. New beginnings can emerge from places where you least expect them. Never underestimate what can happen in a single moment when the right opportunity arrives. A conversation can change your future. A decision can create a new direction. An open door can lead to a completely different season of life. The future contains possibilities that you cannot yet imagine. That is why you must continue believing. Trust that I know where you are being led. I also want you to release the burden of trying to control everything. Some of the stress you carry comes from trying to solve problems that are beyond your ability to solve right now. There are situations that require patience rather than force, trust rather than anxiety, and faith rather than constant worry. Do what you can, but do not carry responsibilities that were never meant to be. Let me handle what is beyond your control. You do not have to have every answer today. You do not have to understand every detail of the journey. Focus on the next step and trust me with the rest. There are blessings ahead that are worth the wait. There are victories ahead that will make sense of the struggle. There are moments of joy ahead that will remind you why you did not give up. Your current season is not the final. Stronger faith is coming. Greater peace is coming. New opportunities are coming. The miracle you have been praying for may arrive in a way you do not expect, but it will arrive at the right time. Continue speaking words of hope instead of defeat. Continue believing that good things are possible. Continue expecting growth, healing, and breakthrough. The attitude you carry during difficult seasons can shape the way you experience them. Choose hope. Choose faith. Choose perseverance. Refuse to allow discouragement to become your permanent mindset. You have already survived challenges that once seemed impossible. Remember the obstacles you thought would defeat you, but did not. Remember the difficult seasons you thought would never end, but eventually passed. The same strength that carried you through those moments is still available to you now. You are stronger than you think, because you have been growing through every challenge. My child, listen carefully. A miracle is coming. The answer may be closer than you realize. The breakthrough may be nearer than it appears. The opportunity may already be on its way. Keep believing when doubt appears. Keep trusting when fear speaks. Keep praying when answers seem delayed. Keep moving forward when the road feels long. Do not surrender your hope. Do not abandon your faith. What is ahead is greater than what is behind you. Your tears have not been wasted. Your prayers have not been ignored. Your waiting has not been meaningless. I am still working in your life, still opening doors, still creating opportunities, and still preparing blessings beyond what you can currently see. Hold on a little longer, trust a little deeper, and believe a little stronger, because the miracle you have been hoping for is closer than you think. Amen. My child, if you have been asking for a sign, searching for direction, or wondering whether I am still working in your life, then listen carefully. This message is a reminder that I am with you, guiding you even when you cannot see the path ahead. You may feel uncertain about what comes next. You may be standing at a crossroads, facing decisions that seem overwhelming, or carrying questions that remain unanswered. But today I want you to know that you do not have to walk this journey alone. This is your sign to stop letting fear control your thoughts and start trusting my plan for your life. I know there are moments when the future feels unclear. You want answers now, but some answers can only be understood with time. You want certainty, but faith often requires taking a step forward before the entire path is visible. It is natural to want control over every detail of your life. Yet many of the blessings I have prepared for you can only be received when you learn to trust me completely. Trust is not always easy, especially when circumstances seem confusing or difficult. However, trust grows when you remember that I can see what you cannot. There have been times when you looked at a closed door and assumed it was the end of an opportunity. Later, you realized that the closed door protected you from something that was not meant for you. There have been times when delays frustrated you, only for you to discover that the waiting season prepared you for something better. What seemed like a setback often became a setup for future growth. This is why I ask you not to judge your journey solely by what is happening right now. There is a bigger picture that you cannot fully see yet. Many people become discouraged because they expect every step of life to make sense immediately. But growth often happens in ways that are not obvious. The strongest trees spend years developing roots before they reach impressive heights. In the same way, there are seasons in your life when important things are happening beneath the surface. Your character is growing. Your faith is becoming stronger. Your wisdom is increasing. Your heart is being prepared for the future. Even if you do not see dramatic changes right now, transformation is taking place. I know you have experienced disappointments. Some plans did not work out the way you expected. Some relationships changed unexpectedly. Some opportunities disappeared despite your efforts. Those experiences may have left you feeling discouraged or confused. You may have wondered why certain things happened and whether your prayers were being ignored. But I want you to understand something important. Not every loss is a punishment, and not every delay is a denial. Sometimes I remove things from your life because they are not aligned with your purpose. Sometimes I redirect your path because something greater lies ahead. Trusting my plan does not mean that life will always be easy. There will still be moments of uncertainty and seasons of waiting. However, when you trust me, you can move forward with confidence, knowing that you are not facing those challenges alone. Trust gives you the strength to continue, even when the outcome is unclear. Trust allows you to choose peace instead of constant worry. I want you to release the pressure of trying to figure everything out. Some questions will be answered, some concerns will resolve themselves in ways you do not expect. Some situations require patience rather than immediate action. You do not have to carry the burden of knowing everything. Focus on what you can do today. Take the next step that is in front of you. Let tomorrow take care of itself. One step of faith is often more powerful than endless hours of worry. There are blessings ahead that you cannot yet see. There are opportunities being prepared, connections being formed, and doors being opened in ways that are not visible to you right now. While you are focused on what is missing, while you are worried about the future, I am already present there. Nothing about your life surprises me. I know every challenge you will face and every victory you will celebrate. Do not compare your journey to someone else's. It is easy to look at the lives of others and wonder why their progress seems faster or their blessings seem greater. But comparison steals joy and distracts you from the unique path I have created for you. Your story is different. Your timing is different. Your purpose is different. What I am doing in your life cannot be measured by what is happening in someone else's life. Stay focused on your own journey. Remember how far you have already come. There were moments in the past when you thought you would not make it through a difficult season. Yet here you are. There were challenges that seemed impossible at the time, but you overcame them. There were nights when you felt overwhelmed, but you found the strength to continue. The same strength that carried you then is still available to you now. You have survived more than you realize. I also want you to understand that mistakes do not disqualify you from your purpose. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone experiences failures and regrets. Do not allow your past to convince you that your future has been ruined. Learn from your experiences, accept grace, and keep moving forward. Growth is not about being perfect. It is about continuing to move in the right direction despite imperfections. This is your sign to stop doubting your worth. You are valuable. You have gifts, talents, and abilities that matter. Do not let fear, criticism, or past disappointments convince you otherwise. There is a reason you are here. There is a purpose attached to your life. Even if you cannot fully see it right now, your existence matters more than you know. When anxiety tries to overwhelm you, remember that you do not need to solve every problem at once. Focus on today. Focus on the next step. Trust that guidance will come when it is needed. Peace becomes possible when you stop demanding certainty and start embracing trust. My child, this is your sign. Stop looking only at what is going wrong and start noticing what is still possible. Stop focusing only on the obstacles and start remembering the opportunities. Stop allowing fear to speak louder than faith. Trust that I am leading you even when the road seems unclear. There are better days ahead. There are blessings you have not yet received, opportunities you have not yet discovered, and victories you have not yet celebrated. Keep moving forward. Keep believing, keep praying, keep trusting. One day you will look back on this season and realize that what felt confusing was actually guiding you toward something greater. What felt like a delay was preparation. What felt like a setback was protection. What felt like uncertainty was an invitation to trust more deeply. So today, take courage. Lift your eyes beyond your current circumstances. Trust my timing. Trust my guidance. Trust my plan. Because even when you cannot see the way, I am making a way. And that is why this is your sign. Amen. Number God is opening doors. Be ready, my child. There are moments in life when it feels as though nothing is changing, when every effort seems to lead to another delay, and when every prayer appears to disappear into silence. You may be in one of those seasons right now, wondering if the opportunities you have hoped for will ever arrive. But today I want you to hear this message clearly. I am opening doors for you, so be ready. Do not allow discouragement, fear, or past disappointments to blind you to what is ahead. The season you are in now is not permanent. Changes are taking place. Opportunities are being prepared, and blessings are moving closer than you realize. Many times people become so focused on what they have lost that they fail to notice what is coming. They spend so much energy looking at closed doors that they miss the new doors beginning to open. I do not want that to happen to you. Lift your eyes beyond your current circumstances and trust that I am still working. The delays you experienced were not meant to destroy your future. The setbacks you faced were not proof that your dreams were impossible. Often, what seems like a setback is actually preparation. What feels like a closed door is sometimes protection. What appears to be a rejection can become a redirection towards something better than you originally imagined. I know there were opportunities you wanted that did not happen. There were plans you carefully made that fell apart. There were relationships you hoped would last but changed unexpectedly. Those experiences may have left you disappointed and cautious about hoping again. Yet, I am asking you not to allow yesterday's disappointments to steal tomorrow's possibilities. Every new season requires a willingness to believe again. Every new opportunity requires the courage to step forward, despite past experiences. If you spend all your time expecting failure, you may miss the blessing standing directly in front of you. That is why I want you to prepare your heart now. Preparation is an act of faith. When you believe that something good is coming, you begin to get ready for it before it arrives. Just as a farmer prepares the field before the harvest, you must prepare yourself for the opportunities that are approaching. Strengthen your faith, improve your skills, develop your character. Continue learning and growing. The doors I open often require you to become ready for the blessings attached to them. Do not wait until the opportunity arrives to begin preparing. Start now. I know there are moments when fear tries to stop you. Fear whispers that you are not qualified, not talented enough, not experienced enough, or not strong enough. Fear tells you that failure is waiting ahead and that trying again will only lead to disappointment. But fear does not know what I know. I see your potential even when you doubt yourself. I see gifts within you that have not yet been fully developed. I see strengths that have been growing through every challenge you have faced. I see possibilities that are hidden from your view. The door I am opening is not based solely on your abilities. It is based on the purpose I have for your life. Trust that what I call you toward, I will also help you accomplish. There are opportunities coming that may look different from what you expected. Sometimes people become so attached to one specific outcome that they miss the greater blessing I am offering. Stay open, stay flexible. Stay willing to follow where I lead. The future may not unfold exactly as you planned, but that does not mean it will be worse. In many cases, it may be better than anything you imagined. Some of the greatest blessings arrive in unexpected ways. Some of the most important opportunities come through unexpected people and unexpected circumstances. Keep your heart open and your eyes attentive. I also want you to remember that not every open door should be entered. Wisdom is just as important as opportunity. Seek guidance. Pay attention to peace in your heart. Consider whether an opportunity aligns with your values, your purpose, and the person you are becoming. just because something is available does not mean it is meant for you. Trust that I will guide you toward the doors that are right and away from the door. Patience remains important, even when new opportunities begin to appear. Sometimes people become so excited about reaching the next season that they rush ahead without proper preparation. Be patient with the process. Growth takes time, success takes time. Strong foundations are built gradually. The opportunities coming into your life are not meant to be temporary moments of excitement, but lasting blessings that can support your future. Let the process develop you fully. Continue trusting me even when progress feels slower than you hoped. I know you have worked hard. I know you have prayed. I know you have remained faithful through difficult seasons. None of that effort has been wasted. Every lesson you learned, every obstacle you overcame, every act of perseverance has been preparing you for what comes next. You are stronger now than you were before. You are wiser now than you were before. You are more capable than you realize. The experiences that once felt like burdens have often become the tools that will help you succeed in the future. One day you will look back and understand why certain seasons were necessary. You will see how every challenge contributed to your growth. My child, do not lose hope because of what has not happened yet. Instead, there are new relationships waiting to be formed, new opportunities waiting to be discovered, new ideas waiting to be explored, and new blessings waiting to arrive. The future still contains surprises, victories, and moments of joy that you cannot currently see. Refuse to believe that your best days are behind you. Refuse to accept the lie that nothing will ever change. Change is possible. Growth is possible. Restoration is possible. Breakthrough is possible. The door that seemed impossible to open can open at the right time. The opportunity that seemed distant can appear unexpectedly. The answer you have been seeking can arrive when you least expect it. That is why I am telling you to be ready. Prepare your heart for new beginnings. Prepare your life for the opportunities that are approaching. Continue walking forward with faith rather than fear. Continue expecting good things instead of assuming the worst. Continue believing that your future is filled with purpose. I am opening doors that no obstacle can permanently close. I am creating opportunities that no setback can destroy. I am making a way even when you cannot yet see the path. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, stay prepared. Because the season ahead holds more than you currently imagine, and the doors that are opening are leading you toward blessings that have been prepared for you all along. Be ready, because what is coming next may change your life in ways you never expected. Amen. My child, I know there have been many moments when you knelt in prayer with tears in your eyes and hope in your heart, asking for guidance, healing, provision, restoration, or a breakthrough. I know there were times when you spoke words that nobody else heard, carrying burdens too heavy to share with others. You may have wondered if your prayers reached me, if anyone was listening, or if your requests were somehow lost in the silence. Today I want you to hear this clearly. Your prayer was heard. Not one word escaped my attention. Not one tear fell unnoticed. Not one cry from your heart was ignored. From the very moment you prayed, I was listening. From the very moment you called upon me, I understood your need. The fact that you have not yet seen the answer does not mean that your prayer was rejected. Many people mistake waiting for denial, but waiting and denial are not the same thing. There is a difference between an unanswered prayer and a prayer that is still unfolding according to a greater purpose. I understand that waiting can be difficult. It tests your patience, challenges your faith, and sometimes causes doubt to whisper questions into your mind. You may look around and see others receiving the very things you have been praying for, and wonder why your answer seems delayed. You may question whether you are doing something wrong, or whether your faith is strong enough. But I want you to know that my timing is not determined by comparison, pressure, or human expectations. My timing is shaped by wisdom, purpose, and love. I see the complete picture of your life while you can only see a small part of it. I know what needs to happen before certain blessings arrive. I know what lessons need to be learned, what growth needs to occur, what doors need to open, and what dangers need to be avoided. Sometimes the answer you seek requires preparation that you cannot yet see. Sometimes I am preparing you for the blessing, and other times I am preparing the blessing for you. There are seasons when the waiting itself becomes part of the answer because it develops qualities within you that could not grow. Patience, trust, wisdom, resilience, and deeper faith often emerge during seasons of waiting. I know that there are times when you feel tired of hoping. You may feel like you have prayed the same prayer over and over again without seeing visible results. You may wonder whether it is worth continuing to believe. But do not give up now. Continue praying. Continue trusting. Continue believing. The fact that you cannot see movement does not mean movement is not happening. Think about a seed planted in the ground for a long time. Nothing appears above the surface. Yet beneath the soil, roots are growing, strength is developing, and life is forming. In the same way, many answers to prayer begin in hidden places before they become visible realities. What you call silence may actually be preparation. What you call delay may actually be protection. What you call waiting may actually be a process designed to bring about something greater than you currently imagine. There have been times in your life when you wanted something immediately, only to later realize that receiving it too soon would not have been good for you. Looking back, you can probably see situations where closed doors protected you, delays helped you, and unexpected changes redirected you toward something better. The same wisdom that guided you then is guiding you now. Trust that I know what I am doing, even when you do not understand the details. Trust that I can see beyond today's circumstances and into the future that is being prepared. I know there are specific concerns weighing heavily on your heart right now. Perhaps you are praying for financial provision, healing in your body, peace in your mind, restoration in a relationship, success in a goal, or clarity regarding a decision. Whatever your request may be, know that it matters to me because you matter to me. Nothing is too small for my attention, and nothing is too large for my power. The challenges you face are real, but they are not greater than the possibilities that exist ahead of you. Continue bringing your concerns to me rather than carrying them alone. You were never meant to bear every burden by yourself. There is peace available even before the answer arrives. There is strength available even while you wait. There is hope available even in uncertain seasons. Sometimes people believe they can only experience peace once their circumstances improve. But true peace begins when they trust that they are not facing those circumstances alone. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the uncertainty. I am with you in the moments when answers seem distant. You do not have to walk through this season by yourself. Lean on me, trust me. Allow your faith to grow stronger instead of allowing fear to grow louder. Fear will always try to convince you that nothing is happening. Fear will tell you that the situation is hopeless, that the answer is too far away, or that your prayers do not matter. Do not listen to those lies. Fear speaks from limitation, but I operate beyond limitation. What seems impossible to human understanding is not impossible for me. Doors can open unexpectedly. Circumstances can change suddenly. Opportunities can appear without warning. Healing can begin. Restoration can happen. Breakthroughs can arrive when they are least expected. Never underestimate what can happen when the right moment arrives. A single day can change the direction of an entire season. A single opportunity can alter the course of a life. A single answer can make sense of years of waiting. This is why I ask you to remain faithful. Do not let disappointment steal your hope. Do not let delays destroy your trust. Do not allow temporary circumstances to convince you that your future is fixed. Your story is still being written. There are chapters ahead that you cannot yet see. There are blessings ahead that you cannot yet imagine. There are victories ahead that will remind you why the waiting was worth it. My child, your prayer was heard from the very beginning. The answer may not arrive according to your schedule, but it will arrive according to a purpose that is greater than anything you currently understand. Continue walking forward with confidence. Continue believing that good things are possible. Continue trusting that I am working behind the scenes, even when the evidence is not yet visible. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep your eyes focused on hope rather than fear. One day you will look back on this season and realize that every moment of waiting had meaning. Every delay served a purpose, and when the answer finally arrives, you will understand that my timing was not late. It was perfect. Until then, remain patient, remain faithful, and remember this truth whenever doubt appears. Your prayer was heard, your future is secure, and the right answer is coming at the right time. Amen. My child, I know there are moments when fear tries to take hold of your heart. It comes quietly at times and loudly at others. It appears when you think about the future, when you face challenges that seem too large, when uncertainty surrounds you, and when circumstances do not unfold the way you expected. Fear has a way of making obstacles look bigger than they are, and making you feel smaller than you truly are. It whispers that you are alone, that you are not strong enough, that things will never change, and that the road ahead is too difficult to travel. But today I want you to hear my voice above every other voice. Fear not, for I am with you. You are not walking through life alone. You are not facing your battles by yourself. You are not carrying your burdens without help. Even when you cannot see me, I am near. Even when you do not feel my presence, I am working. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, I am guiding your steps. There have been many times in your life when fear told you that you would not make it through a difficult season. Yet here you are today. There were moments when you thought the pressure would break you. There were situations that seemed impossible to overcome. But somehow you found the strength to continue. That strength did not come from your own ability alone. I was with you then, and I am with you now. The same power that carried you through yesterday's challenges will carry you through today's struggles and tomorrow's uncertainties. Fear often focuses your attention on everything that could go wrong. It fills your mind with endless questions and worst-case scenarios. It convinces you to spend energy worrying about things that have not happened and may never happen. But worry cannot change the future. Anxiety cannot create solutions. Fear cannot provide the peace you are searching for. Instead of focusing on what might go wrong, focus on the truth that you are not alone. Focus on the truth that there is. Focus on the truth that every challenge you face can become an opportunity for growth, wisdom, and strength. I know there are situations in your life right now that seem overwhelming. Perhaps you are facing financial pressure, relationship difficulties, health concerns, career uncertainty, or emotional struggles that weigh heavily on your heart. These challenges are real, and I do not expect you to pretend otherwise. But I do want you to remember that the size of your challenge does not determine the size of your future. Difficult circumstances do not have the final word over your life. Temporary problems do not define your permanent destiny. The storm you are facing today will not last forever. Seasons change. Circumstances change. Opportunities appear. Healing comes. New beginnings emerge. Do not allow the darkness of the current moment to convince you that light is no longer possible. There is hope beyond what you can currently see. There is purpose beyond what you currently understand. There is strength within you that you have not fully discovered yet. Fear tries to make you forget everything you have already overcome. It wants you to focus only on what is in front of you while ignoring the victories behind you. Remember your journey. Remember the obstacles you once thought were impossible. Remember the prayers that were answered, the doors that opened, the lessons that strengthened you, and the moments when help arrived exactly when you needed it. Your life is already filled with evidence that you are capable of surviving difficult seasons. You have overcome more than you realize. You have grown more than you recognize. You have become stronger through every challenge you have faced. I also want you to stop measuring your future by your current circumstances. Just because things are difficult today does not mean they will remain difficult forever. Some of the most significant changes in life happen unexpectedly. One opportunity can change your direction. One conversation can create a new possibility. One decision can open a door you never imagined. One breakthrough can transform an entire season of struggle into a season of growth. Never underestimate how quickly circumstances can change. When the right fear wants you to believe that nothing will improve. But fear does not know the future. I do. There are blessings ahead that you cannot yet see. There are opportunities being prepared. There are answers moving closer. There are solutions developing in ways you do not yet understand. Trust that your future contains more than your current situation suggests. Trust that there are chapters of your story. Trust that what feels impossible today may become possible tomorrow. I know there are times when you feel weak. There are moments when you feel tired of carrying responsibilities, tired of waiting for answers, and tired of fighting battles that seem to continue longer than expected. During those moments, remember that you do not have to rely solely on your own strength. Lean on me. Ask for wisdom when you need guidance. Ask for courage when you feel afraid. Ask for peace when anxiety tries to overwhelm you. You were never meant to carry every burden alone. Strength grows when you learn to trust instead of trying to control everything. There are some things beyond your ability to change right now, and that is okay. Focus on what you can do today. Take the next step in front of you. Let tomorrow remain in tomorrow. Fear often grows when you try to solve every future problem at once. Peace grows when you focus on the present moment and trust me with the future. I want you to replace fear with faith. Faith does not mean pretending problems do not exist. Faith means believing that problems are not greater than the help available to overcome them. Faith means choosing hope even when certainty is unavailable. Faith means continuing forward, even when the destination is not fully visible. It is trusting that each step will lead where it needs to lead. My child, listen carefully. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not facing this season by yourself. I know your worries. I know your struggles. I know the battles that nobody else sees, and I am walking beside you through every one of them. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you do not need to be afraid of it. There is strength for every challenge, wisdom for every decision, peace for every anxious thought, and hope for every difficult season. Better days are ahead. Brighter moments are coming. Healing will happen. Growth will continue. Keep moving forward with courage. Keep trusting when fear appears. Keep believing when doubt speaks. Hold your head high and your heart steady because you are not alone in this journey. Fear not, for I am with you. Fear not, for you are stronger than you think. Fear not, for your future is still filled with hope. Fear not, because even in the darkest valley, I am walking beside you, guiding you toward the light that is already waiting ahead. Amen, my child. As you read these words today, I want you to hold on to this truth with all your heart. Your blessing is coming. I know there have been seasons when you felt discouraged, seasons when you questioned whether your efforts mattered, whether your prayers were being heard, and whether the dreams you carried would ever become reality. There were times when you looked around and saw others moving ahead while you remained in a season of wait. There were moments when disappointment tried to convince you that nothing would ever change. Yet through every challenge, every delay, every unanswered question, and every difficult day, you continued moving forward. You may not realize it, but your perseverance has already become a testimony of strength. The fact that you are still standing, still believing, and still hoping is proof that you have not been defeated. Today, I want to remind you that your waiting has not been wasted. Every lesson you learned, every obstacle you overcame, every tear you cried, and every prayer you offered has been part of a journey that is leading somewhere meaningful. Nothing has been meaningless. Nothing has been forgotten. There are blessings being prepared that you cannot yet see. There are opportunities moving into place. There are breakthroughs forming behind the scenes. Just because they are not visible today does not mean they are not real. Many of the greatest blessings arrive after seasons of patience and persistence. Just as a seed spends time growing beneath the soil before it emerges into the light, many of the good things being prepared for you require time before they can fully appear. Do not become discouraged because the process seems slow. Growth often happens quietly. Preparation often happens invisibly. But the results become visible in their proper season. I know there were moments when fear whispered that you had waited too long. Fear told you that your opportunity had passed, that your dreams were too far away, or that your circumstances would never improve. But fear does not. Your current situation does not determine your future. Temporary setbacks do not determine your future. The future remains full of possibilities that you cannot yet imagine. There are chapters of your story that have not yet been written. There are victories you have not yet celebrated. There are prayers that are still on their way to becoming answers. Hold on to hope, because what lies ahead is greater than what lies behind you. I know you have experienced disappointments. Some doors closed unexpectedly. Some plans did not work out. Some relationships changed. Some opportunities disappeared. In those moments, it was easy to wonder why things happened the way they did. Yet many times, what appeared to be a loss was actually protection. What looked like rejection was redirection. What felt like an ending was preparation for a new beginning. There were paths that were not meant for you and doors that would not have led you where you needed to go. Trust that even the disappointments have served a purpose in your journey. One day you will look back and understand why certain things happened the way they did. You will see how challenges strengthened you, how delays prepared you, and how difficult seasons shaped you into the person you needed to become. I want you to stop measuring your future by your present circumstances. Your current situation is only a snapshot, not the entire story. Circumstances can change. Opportunities can appear. Healing can come. Restoration can happen. New beginnings can emerge from places you least expect. Never underestimate how quickly life can change when the right opportunity arrives. One conversation can open a new door. One decision can create a new direction. One breakthrough can transform an entire season of struggle into a season of blessing. Keep your heart open to possibilities. Keep your eyes focused on hope rather than fear. Continue believing that good things are still ahead. There are blessings that cannot be received while your attention remains fixed on past disappointments. Let go of what is behind you and make room for what is ahead. I also want you to remember that blessings do not always arrive in the form you expect. Sometimes the greatest gifts come wrapped in unexpected circumstances. Sometimes the opportunities that change your life look different from the plans you originally imagined. Stay open, stay flexible. Stay willing to follow where you are being led. The blessing that is coming may be greater than the blessing you were asking for. Trust that the future is being shaped with wisdom beyond what you can currently see. Continue developing your faith during the waiting season. Continue showing kindness even when life feels difficult. Continue working toward your goals. Continue growing, continue learning. Continue becoming the person you are meant to be. Preparation. Many people pray for blessings but neglect to prepare themselves to receive them. You are being strengthened, refined, and equipped for what is ahead. Every challenge you have faced has added something valuable to your life. Every obstacle has taught you something. Every struggle has contributed to your growth. You are stronger now than you were before. You are wiser now than you were before. You are more capable now than you realize. Do not underestimate the progress you have already made. My child, your blessing is coming. It may not arrive according to your schedule, but it will arrive according to a purpose that is greater than anything you can currently understand. Continue trusting when the road feels uncertain. Continue believing when evidence is limited. Continue walking forward even when progress seems slow. Faith is not about seeing the entire journey. Faith is about taking the next step while trusting that the path will continue to unfold. Better days are ahead. New opportunities are ahead. Joy is ahead, peace is ahead, growth is ahead, restoration is ahead. There are moments waiting for you that will remind you why you never gave up. There are answers waiting for you that will make sense of the questions you carry today. There are blessings waiting for you that will reveal the purpose behind the waiting season. So hold your head high. Keep your heart full of hope. Refuse to surrender to discouragement. Refuse to allow fear to steal your confidence. Continue moving forward with faith, courage, and expectation. Remember that you are loved, you are guided, and you are never alone. The season of waiting will not last forever. The breakthrough you have hoped for is drawing nearer. The blessing that has been prepared for you is on its way. Trust the process. Trust the journey. Trust the timing. And above all, trust that what is coming will be worth